We are going to see how do we pre-process the text. So I have this data, which is IMDb dataset, which is easily available online, and so I'm trying to display the first 5 records, and as you can see, it includes a lot of HTML tags and pre-processing to be done. So initially I want to convert, so this is the review column and this is the sentiment column. I want to convert all the reviews to lowercase to avoid any mismatch in processing. So I convert the entire review to using str.lower. That is, first of all converting all to strs and then applying lower into it and then saving it again in tf.review. So this converts the entire code into lowercase. Then I want to remove the HTML tags. So HTML tags, I look for the pattern and I substitute the pattern with a string. So let us see one example of this. I have a function and here I pass the pattern first of all. Now the pattern includes anything included within the angular brackets. So here I have the angular brackets. I substitute that with the text that is there. So suppose we have a text which contains HTML tag. So this is the tag, and once I apply this function on this text, so here it looked for anything within angular brackets and it has removed. So now for all the reviews, I'm applying .apply will help to apply the function to each and every record that is there. So here I apply, and then after that, as you can see here, this particular review, a wonderful little production, this has the BR tag, and now that is not there. Now let us see how are we going to remove URLs. So to remove URLs, again I specify a function and I am looking for HTTPS, and now S again 0 or more occurrences might be there, colon, backslash, and then followed by certain it might have certain string or certain characters, and then followed by www. There will be a dot after www, and so on. I'm specifying the pattern. So here with this backslash s, basically I'm looking for any non-white space character. It can be anything. So I'm looking for multiple occurrences of non-white space characters. So let us try this. These are the text that is here. There is, as you can see, these are included, and this is also getting removed. So now here what happens is I'm looking for HTTPS or otherwise. So now this helps to specify this pipe symbol helps to specify the OR pattern. That is, the string might have HTTPS followed by any number of characters, or it might have www dot followed by any number of characters. So in both the cases it gets removed, and that is why we are able to remove this www.google.com also. So now again I apply this particular function to this df review, and then I will have all the reviews without the URLs. Now let us see how do I remove punctuation. So all the punctuation marks get included in string dot punctuation. Now punc holds all the punctuation marks, and here I want to text, that is I want to change the text so that it does not include the punctuation marks. So here I am defining a function that will take a text input and it will remove punctuation marks using the translate method with the now this particular make trans will create a translation table, that is it will clearly remove all the punctuation marks. Anything that is there here, it will get removed from the text. So this will be applied onto this particular df review, that is the reviews that are there. Then let us see how do we remove chat words. So chat words are the short forms that are there. So for removing the chat words, so though I have that list and it looks to be very like it looks to be very simple, but there is a series of code that we need to follow. So first of all, for any the argument that gets passed is the string. Now from the string, these words are to be removed. So first of all I split the text, and now the chat words will be specified in capital letter. So here I will convert that text to capital letter and I'll check if it is there in these chat words. If it is there, then if the text is there, if it is there, then in the new text I will append so instead of that, here what I will do is that is if there is let's say if there is BAE, then I want to include this before anyone else. So here what it will do is, in the new text I will append whatever is the abbreviation that is there. So like here, before anyone else, that will get included here. So chat words of that particular, let's say BAE, will give me before anyone else. That is what gets appended. Otherwise I will just append the word as such. I repeat this. See, I want to if there is, let's say, BAE appearing in the text, I want to change it to before anyone else. So here what do is I look for the word. If the word is there, I look for the value for it. Now this is a key value, this is a dictionary which includes the key value pairs. So here value gets included here. Otherwise, if the word is not appearing in the chat word, then it does not get included. So let me show you one example for this. Let me define the function, and then I say chat conversion. Hi, this is my BAE, and then it shows, hi, this is my before anyone else. So instead of holding that meaning, instead of just removing those stop words, because now the stop words give me a lot of expressions and emotions. It shows me a lot of those things. So I will not want to hold them back, and so I will not want to just discard it from my text processing, and so I convert it like this. So here I apply this particular function to all the reviews that is there. The next one is spelling correction. So for spelling correction, I make use of text blob. As you can see, this particular text has some incorrect words with spelling mistakes, and so when I call text blob on that text, then it gives me the correct corrected sentence. So here I'm calling the function, and then after that I pass dot correct dot string off. So here text blob is going to help me. So initially for spell check, I call this text blob for that particular text, and then after that I call the correct function. So this gets applied to all the spell check, and this text block is little slower, and so it takes little time. And then we have the removing stop words. So we handle so all the stop words we can get using stop words dot words of English. So now this will give me all the stop words that are there in the English language. Again, applying the same logic. If I have a word, then I will like a stop word, then I will not append anything, otherwise that new word gets appended. So let me show you one example code here again. Remove stop words, and here I give hi, this is my baby. So hi and BAE, this is my, sorry, hi and BAE get included in the output. This is my are the stop words, and so it does not get included. Here, to apply the function for a string, I will just split the text into words, and then if it is a stop word, I do not append anything. Otherwise, I append the word itself, and then here now this is the list that I get. Now to the list, now that list has to be combined to a, the list has to be combined to a string again, and that is, this function helps me to combine this text to string. Let me also show you what is there in print x. So see here, x includes all these. And then to this particular list, I need to append it using space. This is one way to do it, or we can also do like how we did in like how we did for chat conversion. So I can specify this to be a string, and here I do not append anything. And here I can just say return new underscore text. So this also helps me to get it, but here it does not. Yeah, so it can be done like this also, where it shows me the string here without making use of list. So this function can be applied to remove all the stop words that are there. Now to handle the emojis, we can specify various emojis that are there using, that is, these emojis are represented by a certain code, and so I specify those codes. So now these are all emoticons means all the face icons that we see. Symbols and pictographs are included here. Then there is transport and map symbols, all the flags, or everything gets included. And here I tell that substitute that um, with the text. So do not include those in the text. So here I specify some emojis, and you will see that when I call the function, it is removed. See, emojis are not going to be getting processed by the is not going to get processed, and so it can be removed. This can be done another way, that is by calling the emoji library. So we install this particular library, and then demojize will remove all the, it will convert all the emojis to a meaning. So these are the two ways in which it can be done. So either I can go for removing the emoji, or otherwise I can go for substituting the emoji value with some kind of text. The next one is tokenization. So now for tokenization I need the spacey library. So here I apply NLP for one particular sentence. So here now NLP is a method. So in NLP I'm specifying spacey.load. So here I'm specifying one particular kind of an English language model. Like for example, if I specify another code, it will be for French. Some other code, it will be for Spanish. So here I'm specifying the English language model here, and I am passing my sentences through that particular NLP model. So I'm getting each sentence in that particular model, and now for each and every sentence that is there, I can print the token. So now this is basically giving me a word tokenization. I can also specify a function here, that in that function I am applying the NLP function on the text, after which I am trying to get the lemma for each and every token that is there. Let me show you one example with this. So I have tokenize review. So here, so here it shows me the lemma, that is, see, R gets converted to B, here to help, mail, so us gets converted to we. So this is how the lemma works, that is, it is giving me the root word of each and every word that is there. So now here, this is giving me in the list format, but what is this is expecting is the string format. So here we will have to convert it to this is already in the list format. It so it's already in the yeah. So here, now this helps me to apply tokenization, and let me show you the result after it applies. Thought becomes think here. Family, little boy, J, things gets converted to think here. Next, what we have is stemming or lemmatization. Now in stemming or lemmatization, Porter's algorithm, SSES gets converted to SS. Like for example, if I have KRSs, it will get converted to KRS. IES will get converted to I. Like in ponies, will get converted to pony. SS remains SS. And if there is only a single S, it gets converted to a null character, as in like cats get converted to cat. In the case of in the case of verbs, ing gets converted to nothing. If there is ed, it gets converted to nothing. If there is ationl, it gets converted to ate. So relational gets converted to relate. If there is izer, it gets converted to izd. Ator, it gets converted to ate. Al at the end gets converted to nothing. If there is able at the end, it gets converted to nothing. 8 at the end, again it gets converted to nothing. So these are the rules that are there in Porter's lemma. Porter's lemma. So here the error that it is showing is nltk.download punct tab. That is what is expected. Let me include that also. nltk.download punct tab. So here I want to remove these punctuation marks. I call word tokenize on the sentence, and see, this is how it shows the conversion. So it shows me the word and the lemma. So lemmatization can be done with the help of WordNet Lemmatizer class, and I apply that on the word, that is WordNet Lemmatizer.lemmatize word, comma, I have to pass what part of speech it is, and then it will help me to do it accordingly. So this is my entire text after pre-processing it. I'll quickly brief on whatever steps we have done. So we have removed, first was we converted everything to lowercase, removed HTML tags, then we removed URLs, removed punctuation, changed the chat words to their meanings. Then we saw how can we remove stop words, handle emojis. Either the emojis can be removed or they can be changed to their meaning. And then we saw about tokenization. We can split the word into strings. So tokenization can be done, and then after that stemming and lemmatization can be performed.